So because of Hanukkah, not because of Hanukkah, turn off your phones, but turn off your phones. But because of Hanukkah, we're going to do something slightly different and centered. Instead of around 12 organs, we're sending it around the heart. Why the heart is also fire, love. Love is in the air, right? The holiday season is positive. And so that's the love.
Hanukkah Sameach.
And Hanukkah Sameach, and the heat, the fire of the candles. So that's going to be the center point. And what does that entail? A lot of yang type exercises. We're going to get you moving, get the heartbeat going up. So just do everything at your own pace. That's the key. We can do it really heavy or slow it down. Don't really have to do it heavy. You'll still get the energy. All right. So first we'll start. Too loud. Music's a little too loud. Just a second. No. Okay. So first, just center ourselves. Slow down from coming at a distance. Put your hand on the. Where did I go? Oh, it's not me. It's not me. It's you. Pin. There you go. Gotta see that I'm in the picture. Slow yourself down. So breathing in and out. Survey the body starting at your head, down to your ears and your chin. Breathing slowly in and out of your nose, down to your shoulders and your breastplate, your spine. Follow the ribs down the body, your hips and your thighs and ankles, your shoulders, upper arm and elbows and lower arm. Continuing to breathe in and out, your wrists and your shins and ankles and each of your fingers, all your toes. And then just feel the body and do a survey in terms of see what it feels like. See if there's certain places that have tightness, a head, an elbow, a knee, and try to remember how it feels. So at the end, you'll do it again and see if there's any difference. Breathing in and out nice and slowly. Now just to get warmed up with the energy, very slow, just the wrists up and down, maybe a little bit of the forearm. Very slight, beginning the energy, beginning the engine. Continuing to breathe slow. Now, a little more motion. Adding a little bit of the knees. And see that it's like a vessel. And if there was liquid in the vessel, it's going up and down inside the tube. And then come up higher and down, a little bit of a bounce. And now, one hand at a time, can have a light fist. Again, with a little bounce. Now we're going to change the plane. Come up just to shoulder height. And bring your hands in front of your face and change which hand is close to your face each time. Keep that up. Just keep going. I think it's the fan is not triggered. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. All right. So now all the way around. Come up, around, over your head and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then stop and go back the other way. Up and then push to the sides with your hands. Kind of push it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we relax. Now we want to, as we turn, and we bring a hip up and twist at the waist. And the bottom of the foot turns up. Now we're going to go to the lubrication part, and we'll try to adjust the wrist, going in a circle. Put the mind into the wrist. So we're sending the chi that's all starting to move inside the body. We're sending it directly to the wrist just by thinking of it. Now go back the other way. Now the elbows. See it here. See? Can you help me with the air conditioner? I don't hear the fan. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Here. What did I do with the clicker? Here's the clicker. All right, now go back the other way. Become the fan. And now full rotation of the arm up and around and look behind. There we go. See, we just had to be like the fan and it turned on to the fan. Now go back the other way. And the other arm. As you bring the hand behind you, turn around and look at it. See what's behind you. See what's in front of you. See what's behind you. Make full rotation. Then go forward. Now the hips. Feet apart as we do this. Then go back the other way. Now the knees, feet together. The knees make a nice big loop. Really bend as it goes in front, standing up. Can't really bend them sideways, right? But you have a little pressure as it goes to the sideways. Can't bend them back when you stand up. But you can definitely bend forward. And go back the other way. All right, now back weight on one leg and through the ankle. Nice twisting. Reverse. And switch feet. Reverse. And up to the neck. Just hold it forward. Feeling the stretch, the back. Hold it back. Feeling the stretch in the front and shrinking in the back. Forward. Back. Straight up and down, and now we'll go to one side, send the ear down to the shoulder, but feel the stretching on the opposite side, the muscles stretching. Go the other way, new muscles stretching. Again, no bobbing, just a stretch. First way again. Back. And helicopter down low, fingers open. We're gonna do this one, you'll see like give me a lot of arm motion today and different methods of holding our fingers. This one is just open fingers, basically to lubricate, get limber. Now we bring our hands back to the lower dantian. I want to do one breathing exercise, only one, and that is in one because we're coming into winter. Hanukkah also brings in winter, and so we often get congested in our breathing. And when I say breathe through the nose, if it's all clogged, you can't breathe through your nose. You're going to miss out on something on the exercise. We're going to learn one breathing exercise for how to clear the upper respiratory area, the nostrils per se, and also this will reduce pressure in the head for head colds. All right, so pay attention of the method of breathing, strength, volume, and direction. So we're going to start. If you're at home, actually, you can sit for this. Just sit so you're more relaxed, but it's not necessary. And we start out just by breathing very slowly in and out of the nose. Very small volume as we breathe in and out. But I said this is a cure for also nasal congestion, right? So breathe in and out slowly of your nose, but if it's all plugged and you can't breathe through your nose, perk your lips and breathe in and out, small volume in through the mouth as a second method. Not the first method, in and out of the nose, but if it's plugged, perk your lips because we're trying to take small volume in and out. I'm not going to go into theories just teaching you the method. So you're breathing in and out very slowly in short breaths. Now, get ready. We're going to use either right or left hand. The last breath that you take, I want it to be going out. You're going to breathe out and then plug your nose. I'll show you first what you'll do. You're breathing in and out slowly through your nose, then breathe out, then plug your nose, and bring your head forward and rock it as you're holding your breath. Okay, so we'll all try that. Breathing in and out slowly. And finally breathe out. Then plug your nose and tilt back and forth. And then you stop and you breathe in and out again slowly. Slow in and out.
Works.
It works. There, first hand.
One side was like sort of plugged.
And it whoop, open up.
Yes. Very good.
This isn't fake science. It really doesn't. Now, if it doesn't work the first time, we can do it again. So we'll try it again only so that you can remind yourself of how to do it at home. All right? So we're breathing in and out of the nose. Slowly, small amounts, or perking your lips in and out slowly. Then out, then plug the bed back and forth.
Whistles.
Then relax and just slow in and out. You don't want to hold your breath so long that you feel like you're going to faint. That's back off just before if you're trying that. And whoops, I continued bobbing my head. You can stop bobbing your head. Okay, now this is very good for releasing the pressure of the head. And the most important thing of it is to hold your breath after you exhale. There's other exercises that we have you hold your breath when you inhale. This one is specifically designed as an exhale. Okay, so that's our lesson of the day of breathing and how to keep yourself healthy for the winter. So now, so we're going to do dragon warm-ups. In our Wednesday class, we've done animals. Here, we really haven't done animals. We're going to do what's called dragon warm-ups. And the dragon is a fiery, it's the heart, and it's the fire element. Okay, so now the chi lock with this, how to hold your hand, is with the thumb out. Not our normal with the thumb in, but with the thumb out and not tight. Just a loose, and the reason is we want centrifugal force because of the fist, but we also are allowed to release energy because it's a yang-oriented exercise, and it's okay to let it go. So it's okay to let this energy. So legs, hip apart, maybe even a little more, and just swinging. And because we have a fist, hit different parts of the body. And each time you might hit a different spot. And if something feels good, you can hit that there, and both in the front and the back that you're hitting. Now, you can continue at this level, but if you like to take it up a notch, and you have good balance, so then I want to do it swinging out further and really going down in a lunge as I'm coming. You don't have to stand. Don't you keep in this the small rotation. Okay, it's all right. You're going to get the energy. I prefer that. That's good. But see how low you can go. And swing the arms out and come down. Bring your knee down. You really start feeling. Now, when we started before, we were breathing through our nose. It's all right now to be breathing through your mouth if our heartbeat is getting up there.
I wasn't breathing at all.
And then feel your hands as they swing up. Feel the energy fling out. And those arms are connected where? The heart. To the heartbeat. Okay? Now, take our hands together, keeping them in this lock, and make a figure of 8. Make an X in the front. Come across. Come across, up behind, and then down the front, up, down the front, up and around, down in the front. Come up.
The number 8 line
Now,
down.
now come.
The what?
Now come down.
It seems
Then
really
up.
simple.
Then down,
Ah.
down and up. Oh, up and down. Come up and across, make the X in the front. Except for, now we stop, just to make it more difficult. Come up. Right before we're going across, now go up. Again. Up, up, around, up, behind you. Make the loop behind and then up. It's a trick to change the mind of which way it's going. Coming around the back and then up the front, around the back, up the front. Stop and go back again, front, front. And now, what we were doing before, of doing this more aggressively, if you want, then do that also. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. We're going to change the name to Pilates or what's that? Zumba. Just change the music. Call it Zumba. Get your panting. All right, now take your arms on the sides and just go forward. Just like you're making a loop. Behind, forward. Behind you, forward. Big rotation. Down, we stop, go back the other way. So energy doesn't go in a straight line. It's always going in circles, spirals. So we're directing the energy patterns of the body. So now we're going to add the two together. All right, so this one, we'll just start, hold your hands up, and come down on one side. We're twisted, right? up here, come down on the left side, twist, come up, twist, come down, twist, the other side, come up, twist, come down, twist, come up, twist, come down, twist, go up. And we'll see if we can speed it up. So in a sense, we're doing figure of 8 with our arms, but separately, different directions. Each time we're high twist, down, low twist. And then we see how fast you can get it going. Just always remember the down twist, the top twist each time the hands come together. Now we're stopped at the top. What are we going to do now? Go the other way. And this is mind-blowing. It's really hard to get the mind to go in reverse. So now we're up at the top. We're going to go down, twist, and then up, twist, down, twist, up, twist, down, twist, up, twist. We're just doing the whole thing in reverse. So when you get to the top, I want you to open your hands. You're up at the top. Now come down. Now twist. Now come up. Now twist. Come down. Now twist. You have to make this, separate your hands at the top. All right? Down, twist. Up, twist. This is as much a mental exercise and a coordination as anything.
You're assuming we have both concepts.
Right, you said.
Right brain, left brain, it's hard. And then you speed it up. All right, I think that's enough of that, right? Did I tell you you're gonna get the heartbeat? Fire, heart, heat. Take a breath. Now, just one hand at a time. This one is pretty easy. I'm just going to make an X with one hand. Then I'm going to make an X with the other hand. X. So it's the figure 8, one hand at a time. Criss, cross, criss, cross. Cross, criss, cross. Crisscross, not just one X, it's really two X's because I'm making a figure of 8 of one arm, and then I switch. Crisscross. I'll do it backwards for those at home.
More like it.
It's a Mobius split, Mobius strip.
It's the infinity.
Infinity.
Oh, nice.
And then you see how fast you can get it going. Press, you're doing the next one. Now, the next one backwards. All right, so go up, go up. The other hand, up, up. This goes up, bring it around that side and up, 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 up. Try one arm at a time. Up, 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 up. Now try the other one. Up, turn, up, up.
It's not an infinite.
Now it's not.
Now I don't know what it
This
is.
is like you're a baseball player doing.
Yeah, you're just warming up.
On your hamstring.
Up, up.
I mean, like,
It's easier on one side. Up, 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 up. Now, my brain doesn't work all the time. That's the hardest one for me. I'm going to admit that it's difficult.
Okay, we're
All right.
boiling our joints.
The key is we're getting all these circles going in the body and getting the heart pumped. And we're massaging with all that. We're massaging the heart. All right, now we're going to grab. This time, before we had our fists, now we're going to grab from behind and throw it in the front. Grab from behind with our fingers, throw it up front. Throw it. Throw. Grab, throw. Grab, open up, because we're grabbing it and throwing it away. Grabbing it, throwing it away. From behind to front. Behind, throw. This one, we're not going to go in reverse. We're going throwing it in one direction. Right now, we're going to go to the side. Here, we might even get down. Throw it away and bring it up together. Throw it away, bring it up together. Way up, way up. Way up, way to the side, bring it to the beginning. Definitely the heart, right? Massaging the heart with each of these motions. Bring your hand together, feel the heart squeeze away, pumping it, massaging it. Now, up and down, right? Up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then just rest. Feel the whole body, breathing, probably panting. Nice energy in and out of the whole lungs, expanding and contracting. If it's in and out of the mouth, it means we really got the heartbeat going. And then slowly, we can breathe out our nose, but keep breathing in through the mouth as it calms us down. In the mouth, out the nose. You don't want to hyperventilate, you just want to slow it down. Now, we're going to combine this by continuing on the theme of heart. So we know the 12 organs heart, but we're going to do it on its own instead of in the cycle of things. We're just going to do it because we've warmed up the heart, stimulated the fire of the whole body. And during that time period, we were throwing that excess heat away with having either the fist kind of loose and not thumb out, or actually throwing it with our fingers. But now with the heart exercise on its own, we want to go back to our original chi lock of the thumb inside, because we're just going to emphasize a nice massage of the heart. Come up and around, and then breathe out. Breathe in, up, around, breathe out, breathe in, up, down, the theme is not just heart, it's actually fire. So a yin and yang complement of each other of fire is heart being yang, and then small intestine being yin. So the yin is small intestine is just going to be one hand at a time and concentrating on where is the small intestine, the lower part of the diaphragm. So we breathe out by sucking the stomach in. Flipping it around, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, stomach in, breathe in, stomach out. So we massage the lower part of the organs. One more time, each side. And we relax. Now, also with the heart, in the context of 5 waves, we're not going to do all 5, just the heart portion, and we're really going to push from the heart when we push out at the end. So we're in our lower position and we bring up and then push out nice and hard. Leave our hands at the heart level, breathing in, then breathe out with a fairly strong exhale. Feel something pushing against your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Right at the heart, feel the heart massage. Breathing in, breathing in, in, in. Keep our hand at the heart level, palms down, breathing in. Push out the heart level. One more time. And then relax. Now, also in the series of 5 is the 5 elements themselves. And we have a nice position. It's going to be a stationary position. All of these were moving, right? So now I want to get in what's called a lunge position. So the legs are hip apart as we make the lunge. So one goes behind, the other one's in front. And the leg that's in front, that arm, palm up, and the other one, palm down. And so the front leg and opposite arm are down.
Thumb is out.
Sorry, thumb is in.
Sorry.
So now think. Now we're going to really be thinking about the flow of qi coming out of the earth, up through the leg, up to the heart, and then shooting out the arm from the heart. So we have this flow coming up out of the earth, through the heart, and out the upper arm, like you're a flamethrower. And you're just breathing in and out on your own, no movement on the external, but the movement is all on the inside. Follow the flow up through the earth, through your roots, into the foot, up through the leg, passing through the heart to the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fist, and explode out. And like the dragon, this could be the dragon's nostrils flaming out as it's seeing its prey or charging its element. Now come back together and we balance it, so we go the other side. So again, front leg, back leg, you have it at an angle to have balance, hips apart. You don't want to be in a straight line because then you'll be wobbly. You want to have your legs apart. And then stick your head in. Now it's coming up through the other side of the body, the flame, and stimulating all the blood vessels are flowing at a, not that they're at a faster rate, but a more even flow. They're all working together. And the passages are open. If you had the congestion in the head before, you can also say, I want to bring any pressure that was in the head, bring it down to the heart and out. So not only am I bringing it up through the foot, the energy to the heart and out, but pressure, the top of my head, that's down to the heart and out. So I'm getting rid of the pressure from the winter. A winter cold, a headache, or headache. So I'm just trying to get these flows, get these patterns open. Okay. So that's the only one that's stationary and it's slowing us down. But also we want to balance. Want to balance out. We don't want to get too hot. So one of our, not just temperature hot, but just the body too hot, too active. Because when we're through with this, we want to be in a controlled state of euphoria for the holidays, not an uncontrolled. So one of the patterns that actually mixes all of the organs together and all the elements, but most in balance of fire and water, is a pericardium. Okay? And it just so happens that was going to be the next one that I would teach in the series every week too. So we're going to learn it just slightly, not a lot of talking, as an effort to balance out all the organs, especially balance out fire and water. So the exercise is in a horse and rider position. And as I grab the energy in a ball in front of me, I push out. I want my thumbs down, but this is improper. The thumb is touching the little finger. I want to separate my hands. So, and I'm inside a barrel. And so I want to twist towards the top arm, behind me, come back to the front, twist the other way, come up to center. Grab another gulp, all the way around. Bring the hands together, feel that energy ball, push out, breathe out, arms roundish, separate the hands, and now go towards the other top hand. Come around, twisting, up to the front, behind me, and to the front. So breathe in, breathe out, top hand. Breathe in, twist behind. Breathe out, come forward. Breathe the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Grab the energy. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In, out. One final thing to add is the meridian line starts just about a couple inches across from the shoulder, but then it goes up, down the inside to the middle finger, up and down. So it starts not in the armpit, but off to the side, up and down on both sides, up and then down to the ends in the middle finger. And think of this as we make the twisting, right? Breathing in, follow that pattern, up, breathe out, and it comes down to the elbow and out to the little finger, to the middle finger. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring another energy, push out, and follow it, going down that pattern. In, breathe out. And what we are actually doing with this twisting, each time try to twist a little further, is we're taking every organ of the body and massaging their sacks. Each one has a protective sac, and they're jockeying for position. Many organs get pushed out of the way by an organ trying to take its place. And we're wiggling the whole body with the twisting so that we can get everything aligned in the right spot. So we'll do it one last time, thinking, okay, I'm massaging every single organ, strengthening the sacs, getting them to be within their own space and not pushing up against another organ. And by strengthening the sac around, especially the heart, there's many diseases, right? With the heart having too hard of the surface, soft of the surface, being the wrong shape. It's a very common disease. And we're helping massage it and strengthening it to be in the right place. And we relax. Now the yin element of the fire element is the triple warmer. Triple warmer also works on the sac, but just the whole big sac. The whole sac around all of them. And here we want to take the energy out of the earth and out of the heavens and combine them together. And we feel the difference. Feet are shoulder width apart. They breathe in, come around, fingers interlock, then come down on the head, flip it to the knuckles, push it up and then up on our toes and down. Flip it and go open and then down. So breathe in through the earth, breathing in from the heavens, continuing to breathe in. Now breathe out and down. So as we breathe in, we're setting, we throw it in a little Hanukkah, setting the menorah up. And then here, the fire, the flames of the lit candles. We're going to, again, set up or pour the oil into the receptacle and then light it. As we go open our hands, flames go up. And continuing to breathe in, and flames come right out of the top of the head. One more time. If you can't go up on your toes, that's fine. And then relax. One more second. I have a whole lesson plan, so let's go double check. All right, so now the cool down was this. It's a little more aggressive. Before, when we were starting, it was just this calmness. I want to just really, it's an important cool down. Nice bouncing and a little faster than normal, because I want to balance out from what we had going before, the over-aggressive exercise. Balance it out. Feel it as my hands come down against like a wind against the hands. The fingers are open. Energies that was excess is leaving. And then instead of tapping, so now I'm going to follow my patterns, but in a fast motion, coming up the front, over the top of the head, and down the back, the open palm, and faster than what we normally do. I normally do this at a real slow pace as an effort to feel, but now I'm just kind of shining it up and buffing it and getting any excess to get to leave. So I'm left with a controllable level of chi and fire. Now I'm coming up to the front, go out and in. Out the front, in the back. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Out the front of the arm, back, the back of the arm. Switch hands. Faster than what we normally do, because we're counterbalancing. A little bit more of a yang-oriented exercise. And we want that fire, but not too much. Now balancing of the microcosmic orbit centered around the core of the body. Fire and water mixing just the right amount so the water doesn't put out the fire and the fire stays at the proper temperature. One more time. I bring my hand through the lower dantian and I just calm myself down, stabilize all of this, and go back in my mind of where we started, surveying from the head and the nose and the ears, and go through the whole body like a CT scan, feeling what does it feel like, how does it feel different than when we started. Is there something that's looser, tighter, hotter, colder? There's no right answer. It's what is it? What's your body? But we also wanted to stabilize this new level of fire. Heart associated with love, so my season brings out cheers, happiness, warmth, lights of the candle, fire of the candle, sharing hot oil, cook our donuts or our latkes. Coming down, following it further, surveying the heart, how's it? There. Following down, elbows, lower arm, hands, hips, eyes, knees, shins, ankles, the feet and toes. Now just kind of relax, breathing in and out of the nose. Like calm down. Okay, good.